Hello friends, welcome to my channel Dear Life. In this video, we will be going to learn about 11 facts which are less known or not known to many people. So I am not claiming that this is absolutely not known to anyone, but yes, if we are aware about these thoughts, about these facts, we will be able to make or do anything or everything in a much more productive way. My request to you, please share these thoughts with all the people you know, all your surroundings you know, all your friends you know, in all the WhatsApp groups, so that people will be benefited out of these thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. You are watching this on Dear Life by Pankaj Sharma, and my name is Pankaj Sharma. Number 1. Do you know that our brain has very small cells which are called neurons, and we have total 86 billion neurons in our brain? This is number 1. Number 2, that your brain consists of these all different cells which are responsible for the feeling what you feel. Say for example, if you are happy because of these chemicals or these neurochemicals which are called the neurons, that is called the happy neuron. So in your brain there are different types of neuron which are responsible for different type of feelings like joy, happiness, sad, or maybe anything whatever you feel. So for each and every thought, for each and every feeling, there is a chemical responsible, and that is called the neurochemicals, which is secreted through your brain and passes through the each and every cell and the organ of your body. Do you know that Albert Einstein is known for the highest usage of his brain? It is said that Albert Einstein is the person who used his brain at the fullest. And as a normal human being, we are not using our brain more than 5%. So if we use if we use the brain properly, we can really increase the ability to think more. And that is why the thought number 3, which says that your brain has the ability to improve. Yeah, your brain works like a plastic or like a rubber. The more you stretch, it will further get expand, and that is why your brain is working like a plastic, and that is called the neuroplasticity of your brain. In anything or everything whatever you are doing consistently, you become strong on that particular thing. That is why it is said that your brain is having neuroplastic ability. Next is, many times you would have heard about the cognition. So the point number 5 is the cognition. Your brain is responsible for the thinking, memory and learning. So you can increase your ability of thinking, memory and learning by few small practices. Like when you wake up in the morning and you go for long run, do hard work or anything, that fresh air goes to your brain, and that is why it is said that your brain requires highest amount of oxygen as compared to any system or any part in the body. Second one, when you drink a glass of water, so that one glass of water increases your neuronal ability of your brain by 14%. So this is the important fact about your brain. Another one, the fact number 5, that your brain has very specific system, and this system is responsible for placing the memory on its own place, and that is called the glymphatic system. So I would say this is glymphatic system. Don't mistake me for lymphatic system. Lymphatic system start from L and glymphatic system start from G. What is the function of this glymphatic system? Glymphatic system is responsible for keeping and placing all the memories at its own place. That is why when you wake up in the morning after having the long sleep in the night, you will be able to identify and recognize people, surroundings, your home, your relationship, your family members and everything. It works like a library. If you go to library, you read so many books, you go through so many other articles and the journals, and over a period of time, once you complete your reading, you keep this on the table, and you won't keep it in its own shelf. So what happens to these books? These books are placed in the proper shelf once everyone leave the library. and this is the job of the people, those who are responsible for this. Same way, your lymphatic system also works. Your lymphatic system keeps everything and anything in its own place. Now fact number 6, that is called hunger and anger. So when you are hungry and if somebody is asking you to do anything, you become angry. So why this happens, that when you are hungry, you feel more anger. And that is why it is said that whenever you are hungry, have food first so that you will be able to think properly. Otherwise, people become more angry. Because of that is called the one neurochemical, and that is called the neuropeptide. So when you are hungry at the same time and when you are angry at the same time, this same neurochemical secretes by your brain, that is called the neuropeptide, is the neurochemical responsible for this. So my point number 7, that your brain, when it comes to memory, you will be able to think and you will be able to memorize so many things. And it is said that your brain has 75,000 thoughts in a day. Few thoughts are so tiny in the nature, so you won't be able to remember them, you won't be able to follow them properly. That is why it is said that when you are going through these all thoughts, most of the thoughts are negative and it's difficult to remember and recall all the thoughts. But many people, they are not only able to remember their thoughts, they will be able to remember their thoughts and their thinking and their memory of the events and the happenings of even the last birth. And that is why, to improve your memory, what exactly you need to do, you need to have proper sleep. So whenever you have abrupt sleep, whenever you are going to attend any marriage party or something and you won't sleep properly, there will be a reduction into your memory. And that is why it is said that whenever you have abrupt sleep, you are unable to sleep properly, there is a disturb in your memory and your memory get disturbed. You won't be able to recall the things which are happened to you. Point number 8, that is called the powerhouse of the cell. As you know very well, that is mitochondria. Do you know that highest amount of mitochondria are available in your brain? Because mitochondria are known as a powerhouse of the cell, it means that your brain requires highest amount of energy, liberation, and that is why it is said that people, those who are suffering with neurochemical disorder or neuropsychological disorder, they are having the deficit into the amount of mitochondria, and which is very much important. And for the proper functioning of the mitochondria, there is a proper supply of oxygen and glucose into the brain. So that is why having proper nutrition required for your brain to function properly. Point number 9, that is when you wake up in the morning, if you do proper breathing exercise, you will be able to see that your brain increase it in its functions by 20% higher. It means that when you wake up in the morning and you go for sitting for a yoga or meditation or doing this breathing exercise, just inhaling and exhaling the air, that only exercise will increase your brain activity in the multifold. Point number 10, that is called that when you wake up in the morning, it's possible for you that go for the Surya Namaskar. It is discovered in the London University that when you wake up in the morning and when you do a Surya Namaskar, which consists of 12 steps, that helps you to improve the positive neurochemicals, that is called the amount of serotonin in your brain. So what happens when this standard sun rays goes to your eyes, it touches the center point of your retina, that is called fovea, and which converts the sad neurotransmitters to the happy neurotransmitters, and you will be having more endorphin and you will be having more serotonin in your brain and you feel more happy and joyful throughout the day. Point number 11, when you set a schedule for your entire day and you meet all the schedule of your entire day, you feel more happy and productive. And that is why it is said that when you sleep in the night and if you just remember and memorize what are the good things happens to you throughout the day, you will be able to think properly, and when you wake up next day in the morning, you will wake up with the positive thoughts. So these are the 11 thoughts which are less known to the people. I hope that these are useful to you. My request to you, please share these thoughts with all the people you know, all your surroundings you know, all your friends you know, in all the WhatsApp groups so that people will be benefited out of these thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. You are watching this on Dear Life by Pankaj Sharma, and my name is Pankaj Sharma. Thank you so much for watching. For such videos, please subscribe to the channel and let me know your comments, what exactly you would like to see and how you will be going to implement these 11 ideas into your day-to-day life. I'll be waiting for your comments there in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.